Welcome to ecopenny. Normally if I do overnight camping, I bring the backpack to carry everything. There's a previous video up here about my overnight gear. This time I'm going to swap the backpack for my kayak. So this is my kayak. I've only used it for day trips before. You would have seen it in previous videos. So I've never used it for overnight. So what I'm going to do is see, can I pack my normal overnight gear in the kayak? The only way to do it, I think, is just to physically try it and see how we go. So I've got all my overnight gear. Now you've got jackets, sleeping bag, tents. Food containers are empty, but just to simulate that, got burner, emergencies, gear, toiletries. All these bits and pieces are what I need for overnight camping. So my camping Crocs, I'll be wearing those paddling. That's just the half skirt, keep your legs free from the sun and the wind. So I've got some bungee straps here. Little bit of space behind the seat. But I've only got the one storage hatch. It's quite large. It does extend this way a bit and all the way into this tip. So obviously everything's got to be in dry bags, but it doesn't have to be in the same position as in the overnight pack. You know, you don't have to have the sleeping bag by itself in one compartment like it is in the overnight pack. So I can split things up a bit, but the main thing is to have quite a few dry bags so I can keep things waterproof and stuff them into the compartments. If I can't do this for my upcoming trip, I might have to borrow or hire a bigger kayak, but I'll just see how we go. Now, there's only one way to find out if the kayak will fit everything, and that's to try and do it. Okay, so I've got most things in dry bags. The tent poles, doesn't matter if they get a little bit wet in that orangey red bag. That's my water sack, doesn't matter if that gets a little bit wet. And the toiletry shovel is in that grey plastic bag. So the clothes, the tent, sleeping bag, all that stuff is in individual dry bags. When I do this for real, I'll label every dry bag. Some of them have labels like first aid from previous canyons, but I'll make sure I label them, especially the black ones. Otherwise I won't know what's in them. So it's best to use these key rings like that to label them. Otherwise you've got no idea what's in what. So we're going to try the origami shuffling and see if we can get all of those into the kayak somehow. Bear in mind I'm going to be wearing a sun hat and stuff like that. Water for kayaking's in there, and I've got another water bottle here, so it doesn't matter if that gets wet. Some of the things have to be more accessible, but I'll just shuffle it around and see how I go. That's great, I'm ready to paddle. I can fit everything in. A little bit of a squeeze. I'm going to have to test this on the water, just on a day paddle, just to see how it goes, how the boat balances. It's going to be a bit heavier in the water. I've got one bag at the very front beyond the rudder, and I can still activate the pedals. Most of the stuff's in the rear hatch. The boat might be a little bit more tipped upwards at the front, but that's a bit better. It's better than the tip to be up than down. So I've got the water bottles on the front deck, 2 dry bags on the back here, my pump there, clothing bag is in there behind the pedals, a little bit of room. Got the seat pad, shoes just squeezed in behind that seat. The tent and the sleeping bag and the rest of the stuff's in the hatch. So I'm happy with that proof of concept, just to see if I can get all the camping stuff in the boat, and it looks like I can. Okay, we'll do the reverse order. Let's get everything out so I remember where I've packed what. So in the very front is all the clothes. Got our pump. So on the back deck, we've got this dry bag. This has got all the equipment, all the bits and pieces. It's in the next dry bag. So this is all our food, burner, all the cooking stuff. Got our shoes in case we do walking where we're camping. Seat pad, handy to sit on. And the water bag. But this is pretty tightly packed. That's our sleeping bag, sleeping mat and pillow. Tent poles. Trowel. There's our tent. And our first aid gear. Oh, what's hiding? Bit of toiletries and stuff in here. So I wasn't sure if it could be done, so the only way to do it is just to practically try it. So it can be done. So I've got to pack all this stuff, take it on a little trip just during the daytime to see how the boat handles. Will it still float? Is it too tippy? See how it is with the extra weight. And then I can go on the 2-day adventure that's coming up this year. Can't wait. Welcome to Chifley Dam. I've got all my overnight kayak camping gear. I'm going to give it a real time test on the water. Does the boat actually float? How does it perform fully loaded? Just a bit of a demo before I actually go on the big adventure. So it's always good to practice things beforehand. Beautiful sunny day. So let's pack the kayak, same way as I practiced at home, and get going. So that's it, the boat's fully loaded. I'm going to put it in the water, make sure it floats, sit in it and make sure it floats before I start paddling away. I'm happy with that little test. The boat floats. Yay! The back's probably a little bit lower than what it is normally, but you'd rather the front up a bit when you're paddling than the bow down a bit, because you can sort of plane across the water better if the bow's up a bit. So I'm just going to go for a little bit of a paddle. It's past the test, but seeing I've got the boat all the way out here, might as well go for a little kayak while it's a nice sunny weather before it gets too hot. Just have a feel of how it feels. Is it more fatiguing with the extra weight on board, or does it feel the same? It felt pretty good just then, but I'll just give it a little go and see how I go. So that's okay. I've done 8.6 kilometres of paddling. I'm happy with that. The boat went really well. I paddled really well. Everything floats. Everything stayed put where I put it, especially the 2 bags on the top, on the back deck. So I'm really happy with that. I'm ready for an upcoming adventure. I'll have to paddle about 10 kilometres each day. So I feel I can easily do that. I've done 8.6 pretty well. It's getting hot now, so it's a good time to stop in the middle of the day. So look out for that video in upcoming months where I'm going to do a 2-day kayak and camp. It's going to be fantastic. Catch you later. But it's quite large. It does action. I've got my seat pad. Action. Got the seat pad.